like a voice inside my head. It's like a fight that I cannot win. I'm falling,
Frustrated, intoxicated, I know I'm losing myself. I can't take it anymore.
but I'm not done. I'm not done. I won't give up until the end.
But I won't fall, I'll stand awake to know it's not over, even if I'm closer to the edge. It's like a noise that intensifies, like a wave I'm running from. It's like a hit that brings me down. I'm falling, I'm falling.
Exhausted, gonna drop dead. I know I'm wasting my breath. I can't fake it anymore.
But I'm not done, I'm not gone. I won't give up until the end.
I won't fall. I'll stand awake, 'cause I know it's not over, even if I am closer to the end.
Inside, just wanna close my eyes.
It's mine. I know I shouldn't hide.
I remember the time when I thought it was nothing.
Now I'm skipping myself free. I can get me closer.
I'm not gone. I won't give up until the end.
But I won't fall. I'll stand awake, 'cause I know it's not over, even if I am closer to the edge. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got sent on fishes on his dick. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings and fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. Oh. You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got sent on fishes on his dick. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of the silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb.
I fell so deep I wasn't wise. I let you in, I didn't read the signs. Oh, for a second it felt right, but maybe there ain't nobody that could really be like you. Tonight I'm moving like I never knew you. And I'm so glad that we can die. And I hear myself, yeah, I hear myself. Tonight I'm moving like I never knew you. 'Cause in a second I forgot everything we went through. Tonight I'm dancing like I never had you. 'Cause I don't need nothing as long as I am with my crew. And I'm so glad that we can die. And I hear myself, yeah, I hear myself. I got myself. I fell so deep I wasn't wise. I let you in, I didn't read the signs. Oh,
Bright light in a
Okay,
20-foot radius.
we're live. Hi.
Okie doke.
Hello.
How you
Hello.
doing?
Gosh, horrible.
Who I what?
Greetings.
Club.
Oh,
We're drowning, apparently.
Path Badge is referencing the rapidly rising water.
Yes, we'll get to that in just a minute. Chat. Hi. How are you guys doing? Thanks for popping in. Some fun and excitement as I kill my players. Nervous
Drowning in a
laugh.
desert tomb.
Nervous laugh.
Drowning in a tomb in the desert. How do you do that?
That's a valid point. Okay, so today we are live with Sunday Fun Day, which is our experienced group of Pathfinder 2 players. Currently, they are exploring in ancient ruins for items of vast wealth and power. If you guys recall, they came here looking for artifacts, A, to send back to Irori, and B, they also are now being charged with having to come up with some significant funds to run the monastery, which is now their home base. So, anyways, that's where we're at there. Okay, so let's talk about some news. Effective this week, are no longer streaming the Saturday group, Fated Chosen, and I am no longer affiliated with Rally Point. First, I would like to say that the folks over at Rally Point are a great group of people. Okay, I've got nothing bad to say about them. Wouldn't even if I did, because your pa's classy like that. But yeah, how do they say it when the band breaks up? We separated due to creative differences. Yeah. That's code for we got into a fight and we couldn't resolve it, so we went our separate ways. Okay, so I broke up with Rally Point, but I do want to reiterate that that was a thing between me and them and has no reflection on that group at all. I just won't be out there anymore. I would like to encourage any of you who are looking for a stand-up gaming community that really cares about its players. They hold charity events, really try to stay active. The leadership over there is constantly looking for ways to engage with the gaming community. So yeah, if you're looking for a solid gaming group, seek them out, join up. Yeah, anyways, enough about that. So going forward, we will be streaming our Sunday group, the Sunday Fun Day, which will be every Sunday at 3:30 Eastern. And I'll be figuring out what I'm going to be doing to fill some time slots with. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Got some solid ideas? We're out there. Players? What do you want?
I was going to suggest a highly charged erotic roleplay session involving carnival clowns.
No,
Just putting that out there.
quick.
Just some jaunty erotic music in the background.
But
Are the clowns the erotic part? I'm so confused.
like
I
the
mean-
hobo clowns?
I mean, we can have multiple types of clowns. We can make this an inner clown fiesta if you like.
If you're saying hobo clowns, then they're murder hobo clowns, and I don't want those either.
What about carnies? Like, what about doing that with carnies?
I mean, put some carnies in the mix. Say, sir, you appear to have dropped this lead-based paint. Are you sure you don't need someone to help you clean that up?
Gee, sir, it looks like you're super busy trying to repair this ride that the kids are going to be on later on today. How about I distract you with these?
Hold on. Let me get my number 3 wrench. So, I'm just putting it out there. Although, I won't be there for those sessions because I would run away shrieking if that was actually to occur. But
You could cross the clowns.
Right,
with
I feel like Twitch would have
would maybe have something to say about all
they'd
that.
have some interjection, some of that maybe, some inter-erection with that. Hey, chat. So don't forget, you can follow us on YouTube at the podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at _paw_cast. Here on Twitch at the podcast. And you can send me your stupid emails that I'll probably ignore unless there's naked pics. Those would go to thepodcast20@gmail.com. That's the podcast and the number 20. Like when you roll the natural 20 at gmail.com. Anyways, I do have a suggestion box on my About page on Twitch. So if there's some content that you guys are just itching to see, remember, I did get Star Trek, so might some monkeying around with that. Anyways, if there's some content you guys would like to see, throw those comments in the comment box. The inbox. I don't know, whatever the hell you call it. Okay. Your paw has some pretty important stuff to share. So, here he is. Oh, is this thing on? There we go. There we go. Check. Mic check. 1, 2. Okay. So listen up. So since Halloween's like what, tomorrow or something like that? Tomorrow some shit, right? All right. So
Yeah.
I know some of you guys are desperate to figure out how the fuck you're gonna go as your favorite superhero. So I figured I'd give you some good pointers. Okay. Now I know some yuns was thinking you'd go as one of these modern day heroes, like these modern day superheroes that they have all over the TV. Like, let's see, there's Steve Austin, Bionic Man. He's kind of a new one that's out there that the kids are following. Let's see, there's the Incredible Hulk. It's played by that Lou Ferrigno dude, that big bodybuilder. They paint him all green. That's a new one that the kids are all into. Let's see, there's the Lone Ranger, him and his horse Silver. I know the kids are itching to be the Lone Ranger or maybe Zorro. Like, he's pretty new and pretty modern. But anyways, I know who you really want to go as. That's right, your paw. So figured that I'd give you guys some costume ideas so that you know how to dress up as your paw for Halloween. All right. So first of all, let me show these to the camera here. These, shit, I can never get used to the left and the right. These are cargo shorts. All right. This is the classic lower extremity attire that your superhero, the paw, wears. Okay? Cargo shorts. It doesn't fucking matter if it's December. You wear your fucking cargo shorts, all right? Now, this is when you're wanting to be fancy, okay? This is like going to church and shit like that. If you're just hanging out around the house, you just get yourself like a pair of these, like, stretchy shorts. So your gut can, like, just flop out of them. Your wiener's all comfortable and everything, these stretchy shorts. All right. Let's see. Short socks. Okay. You don't want those big long socks because you can't get them up over those fucking cankles of yours. So we got to go short socks. All right. And then your paw, again, when he's getting dressed up fancy, just a nice t-shirt. Nothing too crazy. That's when he's wanting to be fancy. Now, if you can get away with it, in his natural environment, doesn't wear a shirt, have to do it when I'm streaming because, you know, the fucking people at Twitch are like, oh my God, it's tits. And yes, I've got tits, okay? But, anyways, all right, let's see what else. Oh, don't forget the beard, all right? You gotta have the beard. All right, some of yous may need to, like, take a cat to your fucking face or something like that. If you can't grow this shit. Like, I've been able to do this since I was, like, fucking 7, okay? But you gotta have the beard, so if you can't grow whiskers in time for tomorrow, then just tape a fucking cat to your face. And then, here's how you gotta brush the beard. So the princess, she got tired of it looking like some fucking, like, horse was sleeping on my face or some shit. So she got me this fancy beard brush that I use. See, we just do this. Gotta make sure you get this in there like that. And then she got me some of this fancy, like, beard balm stuff. This shit, here's what this does, okay? So you just grab a hold of your fucking mustache and you just put it in there. And you can just twirl that shit around. Now this is important because this is how you keep the fucking your beard from going into your mouth every time you're eating a piece of pizza or like when you're stuffing your pie hole. It's how you keep that shit from like flying into your face or into your mouth. So you put that in there and just twist that around. Now, you got to make sure that you cough a lot like you've been smoking your whole life. Now, youngins, not that your pa ever smoked. I may have smoked. All right. So let's see what else. Accessories. Fucking tape measure. Have a tape measure around. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You might have to, let's talk about, oh, shit. You're right, chat. I forgot about the rat skin hat. It's not a fucking rat skin hat. This is 100% authentic raccoon. This is not a
Ferret.
rat. It's not a damn ferret.
Ferret.
You gotta get one of these. Now, if you're gonna do it right, you gotta do it like I did and have a 3-day fucking battle with a rabid raccoon. You know, like literally like 3 solid days of Mortal Kombat. And your paw won because I'm right here. So obviously I won. You just skin that you just skin that son of a bitch and throw it right on your head. All right, let's see what else. Oh, you got to remember to stroke your beard a lot, like you're contemplating. This is what makes you look like you're really wise. You just got your shit together, you know. Really what you're doing is you're just stalling for time while you're frantically thinking of what to do next. But this throws people off. They're like, okay, let's see what else. Oh, sometimes you gotta read stuff. All right, now if someone hands you something to read, you gotta do it like this. Okay, you gotta hold that shit like here, like clear out here like this, so that you can actually see the fucking letters. All right, you gotta do this bit, and then you pretend like you totally read what was on there, even though you can't see shit. And then when no one's looking, put on these fucking sissy glass things like that. You know, look around, make sure no one can fucking see you, and then you look, you read, and then you rip those fuckers off real quick before anyone says or sees you, and then you can be like, oh yeah, that was a little pamphlet about setting up the network. Yeah, and then last but not least, all right, you gotta have a bag of these toothpicks. You just sit there and you chew on that shit until your teeth are worn down to like little useless nubs. But you looked fucking cool the whole time while you were doing it. Okay, let's play some Pathfinder.
I'm going to put a pin in this for later conversation with my therapist.
All right,
All right.
Halloween tips for the kids.
Yeah, with your Uncle Pa. Hmm.
So, if
Oh.
my teeth get all worn down, how will I bite all the necks I've been planning to bite this Halloween?
How will you what?
Dentures.
I will. Okay, that would work, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could,
They make implants for people in Pa's class of age.
I was gonna say you could spend $70,000 to get veneers.
Oh, Jesus. Had I $70,000, I would probably not spend it on veneers.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I have a couple of quick things I want to bring up.
Yeah.
Thing number one. Next week I will be on call, which means that I may, at any given time, need to leave to go take care of some unfortunate bastard that's stuck at the border.
Okay.
This is the thing that happens. We have a relatively new client. They do a lot of filings, so the weekends are busier than they used to be. So just I'll give you a heads up when I have to go, but I will at least probably at least at one point or another be with you in spirit but not body. Thing number two. I discovered that when I was doing the aid action with our previous session, that I was doing the aid action wrong. You can critically succeed, or the whole range from critically succeed to critically fail with the aid action. When I declare that I am doing an aid action, you need to have me make an appropriate skill or attack roll to benefit someone else on the team. If you critically succeed, they get a +2 bonus. If you succeed, they get a +1. If you fail, they get nothing. If you critically fail, they get a -1. So just putting that out there.
So I was actually doing it that way. I just wasn't having you roll, and I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt of a success. But
okay.
yeah, I mean we can actually do the rolls because that's more fun, right? Rolling dice is way before.
With this dubious dice rolling crew, I'm not sure that that's the case, but okay. We'll go with that.
Really fast, I'm going to shut down Discord and restart it because for some reason OBS is not picking it up. So I'll be right back with you. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, chat. Stroking the beard. Preparation for the Wheel of Death.
He owns a 1988, DeLorean, and is traveling back in time to pre-curse us.
Well,
I think
is a
he is.
precursor.
I think he did.
I realized that the man is a precursor, so of course he did.
Ooh.
So how do you explain the bad rolling in other games? I'm
Oh.
notorious for my nat ones.
Well, I can't back that up. I don't have any knowledge of the other games,
Damn.
unfortunately. Purely speculation, of course.
Weakness is a known thing.
Dang.
Okay, well, I mean that sort of fixed it. Sort of, but not really. But at least, oh, wrong one. At least people can see talking now.
God help us.
Good.
Lordy. Okay. Sam.
Yeah.
Why don't you bring everyone up to speed as to what has happened here quite recently?
Okay. Our previous session, At the start of the previous session,
Hey, Raven.
this is going to be a recurring theme some of you may recognize. We took a moment to patch ourselves up, and we were running out of healing supplies. We backtracked to the embalming room where we were able to cobble together some supplies that we could use for healing purposes. That done, we went west, down the stairs into a room with 4 in the corners, and a tapestry depicting typical Osirian religious imagery. There were 2 locked doors, one to the west and one to the north. We took the west door, and we entered into what appeared to be an unfinished passage. Even though the passage was unfinished, we discovered that there was a secret passage in the north wall. We were able to get that secret passage open, but the corridor was weakened due to extensive mining beetle infestation. Hylia scouted forward, but the walls were too stable and she was forced to back out before they collapsed on her. So we backtracked to the previous room and we went north. The northern door led to a corridor which descended down a flight of stairs through 3 sets of doors. The final door was fancy, with more gold inlays than any we had seen previously in any of the other doors inside the tomb's complex. Beyond that door lies what appears to be the final resting place of Akentepe. It was a large room with a raised, is it dais or dais?
It depends on what part of northern Africa you're from.
Oh, brother, help me out here.
Platform.
I say
Platform.
dais.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go with Catbad's platform because I think we can all pronounce that. Okay. So in the center of the room was a stepped platform with 4 statues, and between the statues, in the center of the platform, was a
Omega, don't say nearly, man. These guys are still haven't figured out how to not drown.
of our upcoming doom. Foreknowledge was no benefit, however, as while we were searching the room for traps, someone who should have known better, I won't say Hylia's name because that would be unfair to her, stepped on a trap, causing the room to lock. Lightning bolts shot from the statues surrounding the sarcophagus, striking everyone in the group for relatively minor damage. But the real excitement came when a door to the north opened up, flooding the room with water, as it appears that beyond that door is a link directly to the Wadi River. Let's see. Catbad and Vasadi moved to search the portion of the wall that Ilivara and I had been standing next to, with the expectation that there was probably a secret door. They did find a secret door. Unfortunately, it was no escape. It was just a room packed chock-a-block full of mummified corpses, probably workers or servants. Each one of them had a medallion, which, in normal circumstances, we would have been thrilled to investigate, but, room filling with water. So we put a pin in that. While that was going on, Ilivara, myself, and Hylia moved to try and close the door through which all of this water was pouring. We were not successful. In part because we were interrupted by a mummy who rose from the sarcophagus clutching a spear, who promptly charged Hylia, which, okay. A fight. There was a beatdown on the part of the mummy, distributing beatdowns to us. At the end of the fight, Vasadi, Hylia, and Catbad are all heavily wounded. Actually, the only member of the party who's currently unwounded is myself, the investigator. Fortunately, no one suffered any diseases, which is a real possibility. Hylia was able to finally take down the mummy with an epic critical strike. And that's kind of where we left off. One problem down, but we're still stuck in a room that's filling with water. The water is now up to our knees.
Actually, it is mid-thigh. And
so it's now creeped up to our thighs. Now up to our
well,
mid
it had
thigh.
gotten there.
Okay.
It was announced that, but now with the new round starting, it is hip deep. Those of you that are like average human size. If you're smaller than that, it's like,
Get ready to dog paddle.
it's up to your abdomen.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not there yet. Okay. So, I would like to make a recall knowledge roll.
Okay.
So, there's two basic build philosophies, and I'm not quite sure which one we're dealing with. Build philosophy number one is there is no trap reset. The room is just going to flood and we all die. The other build philosophy is that they probably put a reset button somewhere in this room, or lever, or winch, or what have you, and we just need to find it. So I would like to make a recall death trap knowledge roll
Okay.
to try and figure out like where it is most likely that we can find like the reset button on this bad boy.
Your
Let's see. You've got Arcana.
Yeah, so none of your current lures would apply. So, and really, thievery's not. Honestly, what it is it would be like either an archaeology or an engineering type role.
Yeah, I'm
So,
totally getting engineering at some point here.
What about lore of Syrian? Like knowing, like how they generally design their tombs and something like that, or would that be more in the field of engineering?
if you had lore Osirian, that would be applicable.
Apparently, I do actually.
Nice.
Be able to go.
Oh, that
Man,
was almost a
I
20.
saw it roll off the 20.
My break.
yeah,
That
I
could
saw
have
that too.
that could have been a lifesaver.
Yeah,
Still, a 15's not bad.
because Omega is suggesting that someone roll their recall knowledge of Room of Doom. Does anyone have Room of Doom?
Checking my sheet, I see that I do not.
That's
Story,
fine.
what a story, Mark.
But anyways, so I'm using logic to determine like, where would be the place where this is most probably located.
Okay. So,
Since I don't really have a skill for it.
Ilavara. Whoops. Window. Ilavara, join me in sidebar, please.
Certainly. I have one more check I might want to make after that, but yes, hold on just a moment.
Okay, are you there?
Indeed, I am.
All right. Hopefully, chat can hear us too. All right. So, with your roll, not like a super spectacular roll, but certainly, above the average. So, here's what you do remember reading as far as like how they constructed tombs in ancient history, ancient Osirian history. Most of these types of traps, like these big whoppers like this, had a reset because the thought was that basically if someone made it to this point in the tomb, they, like all these traps are meant to like kill people who were trying to rob the tomb, and then obviously uh, the knowledge that these tombs are laden with all these like deadly traps is supposed to dissuade would-be thieves who are trying to come in. Um, they generally do have a reset because these tombs weren't intended to be maintained. They were basically like the final resting place, and no one was supposed to come back in after. As a matter of fact, with your role, you know that all those mummies that are bobbing around in the water were probably the slaves of Akentepe, who were like the final slaves that were attending to this, and they basically killed themselves and were entombed with him.
So might these have been the people who were helping to build the tomb, and thus might they have been near the access point or the cutoff switch?
No, well, so there isn't necessarily a cutoff switch. Like I said, these were designed to not be maintained. But they certainly wanted the trap to be reset for the next idiots that tried to come in.
All right.
So that's what you gleaned from that. All right, I'll
Okay.
get you back in main chat.
Or they
All right.
would put a drain.
We're back.
The room
Yeah.
is functioning as intended.
All right.
Yeah. These were. Sorry.
Time out 1 second. In the time that has passed, the water is now mid-abdomen deep for
Okay,
average
well, hold
size
on.
human.
We've made a couple of recall knowledge rolls, which take practically no time. So
They take a round.
okay, all right.
Water is
So
raising 6 seconds a round.
okay,
I'm sorry, 6 inches per round.
all right. Okay, so everyone scatter and search. Catbad, you're going to search around the sarcophagus. Is that generally
That is correct.
okay? I would suggest the rest of us, like each one of us, like search around the statues. See if we can find a reset button or a lever or some sort of trigger.
Okay.
You might also want to consider entrances.
Like, there's the door right here. I kind of want to look in that room to see if there might be something in there.
I'm
Like
pretty
the
sure
switch in
that
there.
That's where the corpses fell out.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Thad told us that was just a small room filled with corpses.
I don't think there's anything there.
There could be like another secret door in there or something. But realistically,
Switch. Okay.
yeah. Okay.
I don't
All right.
see switches as separate, so
All right. So, Vasadi, what is your action? What are you doing?
I was told to search around the statue for switches. So
Okay.
A switch or a reset button or a lever or something of that sort.
Okay. You do not see any kind of switches, levers, reset buttons like that. Blaze, you're next.
Alrighty. I'm doing the same in the general area where I'm at.
Okay. Make that roll in the tower.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
getting the.
Making das roll.
Side note. Could I use crafting to try and figure out, like, most likely how this whole system works?
No.
Okay.
No. Crafting is like building an object, item.
Right.
This is
Right.
a whole intricate, like,
Hmm.
this is an engineering feat. What it is,
Okay.
honestly.
Alrighty. Well, there's your go. There's your roll.
Okay. You do not see any levers, button, plates, anything like
Okay.
that in the area that you're looking. Are you guys also like diving underwater and looking at at the floor around you and whatnot as well?
makes sense to do.
Yes.
Okay. Aaliyah.
I'm going to search all over this. To this statue. Make it move. I want to go up to this top left corner and search around that statue, please.
On.
Okay, thanks.
Find like more dense, like you guys are about to drown. Like,
the theme song from Titanic. He said,
Hmm.
played on the shitty recorder.
"Uh-huh."
All right, Hylia, what is your action? Are you searching?
Yep.
Okay, make that roll in the tower.
Is that a perception roll?
Aw. Okay. Let's see, where are you at? You do not notice any buttons, straps, levers, anything like that. That's sort of like scary flood noise, right?
I don't know. I have it turned way down.
Yeah, there's like Ilea screaming, Saudi screaming,
I'm hearing a scary flood noise from upstairs where they're running water.
the bad kitty screaming. Okay, Ilea. Let's see. That was you. Illawarra doing.
Um, Ilvar's gonna dive under and check near the door for a switch. I will also ask, could I, since I've never used this skill and I've always wanted to, Ilvar has labor lore, so this is like, this is basically from the perspective of like someone who has like done various construction projects like as a worker
Okay.
on various things.
Yeah.
So she would kind of want to think like, okay, like, if this tomb were being like designed by like, obviously it's being directed by architects and engineers and people, but it's being built by, a labor force, like how would that go about? Like how would they go about doing that? And that's what she's kind of checking up on.
Okay. Put me back in the other channel again.
All right. Sidebar is my favorite place today, it seems.
Okay. With that roll, not a whole lot, but basically kind of looking at this from the viewpoint of like slave labor, which was used to build these. Again, most of the stuff is more automated. They used a system of like weights and balances and pulleys, levers and stuff like that, but it didn't require a person to be down here pushing or pulling them.
Also, the trap probably just resets itself after it reaches a certain point.
Maybe. See you back in channel.
Access to
All
the
right.
stream I have to get.
And Gullivar will note to the others that, like, a lot of the she thinks about this from a thinking about how this would be constructed, and she says that a lot of things that the Asterianis did, these were actually kind of more or less automated. They used like weights and pulleys, systems that would have, basically didn't require people to actually maintain or use them.
Okay,
Because
that's all you're able to get out in that time period.
okay, all right. So she's jumping down to the water to check near the door for
Okay, roll.
anything. Alrighty, let me do so. It didn't do that. Hold on a minute. One more time. There we go.
Nothing on the floor, wall, anything like that that looks like any kind of a button or lever or plate or anything like that.
All right. Then Elvira will go back here, and that will end her action.
You're actually out of actions.
Okay, never mind then.
The bad kitty, based on your roll, you do not see anything around the sarcophagus there.
Not even inside. I mean, we're talking about the emergency button that you keep when you're afraid of being buried alive. Only it's because you've woken from the dead back into this life, and you're kind of.
There is an eject handle that if you want to crawl into the sarcophagus and pull it, it will eject you into the ceiling. No, I'm kidding. No,
Probably
they're,
not. It's
I
probably already
was
been
so
used.
for that. Don't trick me.
no, there is nothing inside the sarcophagus either.
Okay.
Not even Daniel Jackson.
Not even Daniel Jackson.
Damn.
The water is now nipple high. Vasadi, your turn.
I still want to check this room over here.
Okay.
See if I can find. Sorry, I'm not in between.
What is your speed?
30.
Okay. You can make it to there with one action. If you want to go further, it would be a second action. You're basically having to wade through water
I'm
slash
sorry. I'm gonna go
swim.
10 right now. Okay.
How
No, that's
deep are each
15.
of these steps?
What's
That's right
that?
here?
I'm assuming these steps are graduated up.
They are, but it's actually not that much higher than the floor level. It's only a couple of inches.
Okay.
Isn't that okay? I can't count. It's fine. Yeah, I'll take.
Well, that right there is 20, so that would be 15. At least according
Okay.
to marker movement, what it said.
That's weird. Alright, I'll take another 15 to get into the
Where were
room.
you at? You were here?
Yeah, right behind the statue.
Okay. That would put you there then.
So I'll get into the room and I'll look like pushing bodies away from walls and stuff to see if I can't find any a switch or a lever or whatever.
Okay, make that roll in the tower. You did not find any switches or levers or pressure plates or buttons or
Okay.
books in a bookcase that you would pull out. Blaze. Water is gushing. Gushing in. If you're talking, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Okay, so let me take a look at the ceiling. Is there anything that looks like it could conceivably be like a trapdoor or an exit or an overflow drain or anything of that nature?
Okay. Make that roll. Tower. Perception.
Yep, yep.
Not that you can see.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I guess I would like to spend my next 2 actions to get over to the door.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Elia.
I'm scared.
Think of something.
Okay, so I'll go back to where I set this trap off and see if there's anything around there.
Okay. So the one action.
Perception? Yeah.
Perception roll.
Yeah, I wonder if you can reset the trap somehow.
I also wonder.
Yeah.
So you don't observe anything, and you're like hopping up and down on the pressure plate. It's depressed, like as it was when you stepped on it. Like it has remained depressed, and it's
I mean, haven't we all just remained depressed as of late?
and it's that whole like 5x10 section in front of the door there. So it's the square you're in plus that one.
Can I
The whole
put
thing
my
is
short sword like between the tiles and try to pop it up?
You have thieves' tools, right?
Oh yeah, I could use a thieves tool and not break
Yeah.
my short
You
sword.
use
Let's
your
do
thieves'
that.
tool instead of your short sword.
Well, honestly, like the thieves' tools are pretty small, like they're lock picks and such. Would be better off if you have a crowbar, or the short sword idea.
All right.
Arrows?
Shram. Sauce, I saw you earlier too. Guys.
Screw it. Let's just try it. I mean, we're gonna drown.
Sure.
Okay, I'll do it with my short sword. I don't even know what I roll for that.
Make me a
To reset a trap?
uh
Surely that's thievery.
yeah, make a thievery roll.
Okay.
Sauce. Yeah, you're able to slip the sword down into the crack, and you're like kind of prying on it. It's not giving way, and you're concerned that if you put any more pressure on there, you're running the risk of actually breaking your sword. Like you're flexing it to the point to where you're like, if I do this any further, I'm going to probably snap my sword.
Okay. Is that all the end of my efforts?
Let's see. You moved. You looked. You pried. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Ilavara.
Do we have a spare? Who has crowbars again? I know we've talked about them on numerous occasions. I forget who carries them.
So there was a crowbar that was wedged at the door that you're at, but when the door like slammed shut, it closed like outward away from you, and the crowbar is now like on the other side of the door.
Okay, so it's not there. Basic, and for our purposes, we have no access to it. I thought we had an additional one beyond that.
They just use it.
I heard two people talk and basically heard nobody. So can we say that again?
Yeah, I was thinking Hylia had it, but no, she was using her sword. The one outside the door is mine.
Do
No,
we have another crowbar?
no, the one outside the door is mine because I used my crowbar to try and prop the door open.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
So you should still have your crowbar.
Crowbar.
Okay. So my first action, which I assume is just one action, is to go to Cathbad and get his crowbar.
Okay.
Okay, that's an
All
interact.
right. So that's like two actions. Yes.
Uh huh.
So my final action is to go here and basically try to help Hylia with it. So I basically get myself into position on my last action
Okay.
with the crowbar.
All right. Cabad, what are you doing?
I'm going up here. I expect that'll take a bit.
We
That's
need
true.
your help.
I'm looking to see if I can get through the water or under the water to see where it's coming in.
Yeah, that is two full actions because at this point you're actually wading right into the current. This is where the torrent
Right.
waters come out.
Actually, I'm willing to dive in and swim if necessary.
Yeah. So the water is actually rushing in from a grate in the ceiling of this small room in front of you.
And the doors are
They're
closed.
no, they're open.
They open in a direction.
Yes, they opened outward, like towards you.
Try pushing them to get.
Inward, I guess.
I'll try pushing them so that they're closed,
Okay.
or at least the one I'm on.
Now, just to refresh your memory, when you right before the mummy attacked you guys, you tried doing that, and there was so much
These
water.
guys did. I wasn't there.
What's that?
These guys did. I wasn't there.
Okay. All right. Make me an athletics roll.
Athletics.
Very good roll. You're able to push. So there's like two doors. You're able to push your door like almost closed, but the water now being forced through the secondary, opening there is rushing so much faster that it is absolutely putting a strain on you. You're not able to hold it in place, and it blows back, knocking you to just basically knocking you like so that you're kind of like treading water now.
Yeah. Well, that's no fun.
All right, Blaze.
What about Sadi?
Right, Asadi.
Okay. So actually, how
First,
many feet?
let me mention. Let's see. The water is like neck high to average human size.
Okay. So I'm gonna use what would it be like all three actions to get to here?
Make me an athletics roll to swim.
Okay. Athletics. There you are.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Okay. You actually make it there in 2 rounds.
Okay. How many actions does it take to use a scroll?
You'd have to.
Use a squirrel.
Yes,
Squirrel.
squirrel. Rabbit squirrel's attack.
So you have to retrieve it, action, and then read it would be the second action.
Okay. I'll do it next turn then. I'm done.
Okay. Are you retrieving it this turn though?
I don't want to get it too wet.
Okay. All right. Blazing Saddles. And you're muted if you're talking.
Okay, so first off, the scroll is as wet as it's gonna get. You're already swimming, so you can feel free to haul the scroll out. If it's damaged, it's damaged. There's nothing you can do about that at this point. All right. Well, I'm largely out of ideas, so I would like to. First, I would like to inspect the grate where all this water is flowing in from.
Okay. Just at a glance, or do you want to actually make
No, this is like a search roll.
Okay. That roll.
Yep. That is perception. On the table or in the tower?
In the tower. Okay. Basically, it is a grate that is made of stone. Like like there's thinner slats of stone, or it almost seems like maybe the slats were cut into a single block of stone. Not much else to really grab
Okay.
other than that.
So there's nothing in this little false room other than that little space where the slats are in the ceiling.
Yes, that you can
Okay.
see. Yeah. The water is gushing in right here, so it is, visibility is difficult.
Hmm.
And at this point,
Okay.
like you're having to like use all of your strength to just brace against the flow of water.
Well, if the room has largely filled with water, the current should have abated by now. Like if it's up to our if it's up to our necks, like the water level, yes, is still rising, but it's no longer a wall of water.
Well, so the water is pouring out from the ceiling right here and rushing towards you. So you're
Okay.
basically having to swim against, the current slash, sliding with your feet.
Okay.
Just to remain in place.
So my next action is to look about the room to try to determine, like, is there anywhere. No, you know what? I am content. I have done my best. I will take this final moment to consign my soul to Aurori
Don't
and
give
await
up,
my fate.
guys.
Fuck you.
Ah,
I've done everything I can think of.
Wow.
So
Will
my
of
character
death
is
coming.
quite literally.
yeah, just make a prayer roll and get.
He's
Aurora
out of
to-
ideas. So yeah, that's well, I told you guys when we came into this, like, the tomb system is a machine for killing adventurers. It may well have done its job.
You're the
So
brains
fair
of
play to the people who engineered this.
you're the brains of the operation, man.
I have tried
Okay.
making recall knowledge rolls. I have tried
How do
looking
you
for clues.
think of something?
I'm out.
I am going to take Avandra as my new god, who is the change bringer, and I'm hoping that they're going to bring some change to
Like,
our current
We have a crowbar.
situation.
Omega is
mean-
suggested that you use my hat to absorb water.
Yeah.
I don't know
Can we
Unfortunately,
borrow that,
the
Paw?
greasy pelt of an undead is not going to.
What does occultism? I summon something terrible to solve this problem for us? No.
Okay, we have a crowbar. So I'm gonna need you put the crowbar in the little slat there, because
Okay.
you're the thief and you're gonna be able to do that pretty well.
Okay,
So like ask your new god to help you do that.
okay. What do you want to roll for that? I need
Make me a
my
strength.
god.
Make me
Thievery.
an
It
athletics
was
roll.
thievery last time.
Well, okay. Are you trying to brute force it, or are you trying to like finesse it?
It's gonna be a little thievery, a little religion, and a little strength. So what do you want?
He's asking you.
Which one are you relying on?
Well,
You're the rogue. Trust me, thievery is your
yeah,
asset
thievery is
here.
going to be my
You're
best
not
strength.
strong enough, and you're
I'm
not faithful
not
enough otherwise.
strong enough, and this god doesn't know I exist until 12 seconds ago. So thievery it is.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now you come crawling.
Shit.
So you're able to. This is much wider than your sword. You're able to get like the, the maybe the first like I don't know quarter of an inch of the crowbars. I don't know what do you call that? Like the prongs or the tines or whatever. Not tines, but the prongs.
I think
Into that,
strong, yeah.
yeah, into that crack. But you're really not able to wiggle it much further than that. And obviously, it doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
Okay. Well, uh, okay, we've checked statues, sarcophagus, the grate, the floor, the doors.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. I'm so freaking out of ideas.
5, 4, 3.
I got nothing.
Okay,
No.
just aid another on my stuff. Like whatever I do, like help me with that.
Okay, sounds great.
That gives me benefit.
Teamwork.
All right,
All right,
Ilvara, what you doing?
we good? We good with that? Aid another, Thad.
Yep.
I feel like that works for that. Okay. Okay, so Ilavara is going to try and, for one thing, get purchase with a crowbar, like stick it in deep enough that she can get some leverage, and then she's going to try
So
and reset
deep.
it. Exactly. Yeah, we're going deep here.
I'm here to help.
Wow. Back to that the carny porn. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
exactly.
okay. Make me a. So, are you brute forcing it? Are you finessing it? Are you what?
Ilavara is very strong, so yeah, she's brute forcing this one.
Okay. Make
Is that going to be
both.
athletics or strength?
Make me yeah. Both of you guys make strength rolls. Whoa.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
The 24 and then Hylia with the 12. Okay. Yeah, so you jam this thing down into the crack and you basically crank back with all of your might. Bearing in mind that you're buoyant, so you don't have a whole lot of like downward leverage with this. You give it a pretty good wrenching, but the flagstone, that pressure plate does not give.
Ilavara will get under the water and push with her feet, trying to prop herself against a wall or anything that's near that she can use to get some leverage.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is like, so you're a tiefling. But you're actually pretty tall, right? As I recall.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the crowbar almost like you're wrenching on this thing so hard that the crowbar itself, the one of the prongs, if you will, actually snaps.
Okay. I have literally no idea what to do with that information.
If we don't die, we'll get another crowbar next time we go shopping.
You only have rope.
All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna. You know what? Ilver is stubborn. He's gonna keep pulling.
Okay. Let's see. All right. You've got one more action. Make me
Yeah.
another. Make me another roll.
Do I need to roll?
You're actually out of actions at the point.
Oh no.
Well,
The other tying
Float.
snaps. Twank. Or the prong. Twank. You've got a nice metal club now.
Ew,
club me
metal.
over the head. I would rather that than drown.
Cat Pat, what are you doing?
I'm going to. Does Blaze look like he's sort of just floating face down now, or what?
He's just kind of like chilling in the water, treading.
Drag him up onto the uh, slightly higher ground.
Okay.
Think, man. Use your brains.
Well, I have. Every single mental gambit that I have essayed has failed.
Look up. Look down. Look all around.
We've done that. I'm afraid to say that it appears that our adventure has come to an end. It is a pleasure meeting you. And goodbye.
All right.
Rory, your child is a coward.
The water is now over your heads. You guys are all treading water. You've got about 2 feet or so, I would say, of room between where you're at and the ceiling, like basically of airspace.
4
You
more
can,
rounds.
yeah, basically you've got 4 more rounds. You can hear the air, like as the water's rising and the air is compressing in that small space. You can hear it like whistling through like the cracks and whatnot in the masonry.
Is
Okay.
there, is there a
I only
passage?
have one other idea.
Okay.
If we all gather around the sarcophagus, perhaps we can use it as a battering ram against the far door we came in on.
Well, let me try something real quick.
Okay?
I take out my scroll of shatter and I use it on the door.
Good thinking.
Capital idea.
Cat bed. I looked at the ceiling. I was not able to identify any grate, drain, or exit.
Yeah, I
that's
remember when Sam checked that.
Oh, it's going somewhere. It's just not somewhere that we can go through unless we're reduced to a fine paste.
I don't know that.
Okay. Roll 2d10 of damage. Oh.
Boom.
Yeah, like so. Basically, this sonic wave just goes flying out from Vasadi's hands, and you see it like the double doors in there like rattle and shake. You even see like kind of a thin hairline crack start at the top of one of the doors.
So,
Where's that blunt
how
metal
does that
part?
work with damage? Can you spend like a hero point to re-roll one of your damage dice?
No, it's
Okay.
you can use it to re-roll like a skill check.
Hmm.
have.
I mean,
You know what?
trying to take
Fuck it.
down.
I'm desperate. I don't think this will do anything, especially since we're surrounded by fucking water. But this is desperation. Was it one action to use this? No, I used 2 actions. Never mind. I can't do it. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
I thought a scroll. Well, oh, so it's scroll 2 actions. Okay.
Well, I took it out and then I used it.
Oh,
Do I have anything 1 action I can do?
what
Start
about your acid
smashing on
blast?
it with my club. I don't
Nah,
have
what about
acid
your
splash
acid
right
blast?
now. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
have that right now.
Hmm.
The only thing I can do is like I can smack it with my club.
Let's try and
Which
take the door
no,
down.
probably not, because it's probably I have to take it out first. Never mind. I'm done.
Okay. Blaze.
Okay. So, I will say, the last thing I can think of is we can try to use the sarcophagus as a battering ram. Everyone come help me. And I will move to there and await the rest of my team.
Okay.
I will prepare an action, or I'll hold an action to pick up the sarcophagus and charge the far door.
Okay.
We're going to
The
be
one
swimming.
Masadi's here, yeah?
We're going to be swimming it, not
Yeah.
carrying it.
Well, the sarcophagus will keep our feet on the ground. Just
Yeah,
you
you
worry
got it.
about holding your breath.
Is everybody responding to that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So at the beginning of the next round,
Turn it.
well, actually, okay. So that's the end of the round. It is the beginning of a new round. You are 18 inches from the top of the ceiling.
Mhm.
Vasadi, what is your action? We're actually there.
Well, I can't make it to the back, and they've pretty much surrounded it.
Oh, actually, you guys all would have had one more action, so you can advance to there with the sarcophagus.
Well, again, I don't know if this is gonna help at all, but I'll just burning hands the freaking door, I guess.
Get out of the way.
I have another action.
Okay.
Okay. Roll damage. Okay.
And then I'll swim out of the way.
Yeah, you see like a black scorch mark on the stone. All right. I'll just say that all of you guys are moving in unison. So all 4 of you make me an athletics roll. Yeah, Omega. That's actually super funny. Okay. Blaze, Catbad. Hylia. Still looking for Ilavara.
It's athletics? Okay. That I can do.
Okay, so 15. Oh, nice, 23. Okay. All right. You guys make it to here
Mhm.
with those rolls, and you slam the door with the sarcophagus. Yeah, it jars the door like pretty solidly. You see like some stone kind of chip off with your
Put
efforts.
the crowbar in the crack and then smash it with the sarcophagus.
Are you asking if you
Yeah.
could do that?
Yeah.
The crowbar is broken.
It's just a blunt edged thing. Can we shove it in? I just want.
Yeah,
Or
I
could,
mean,
do I have anything in my thievery tools?
you could So how are you going to go about doing that? Are you going to like try to hold it in place while they like hammer it in, or?
I mean, I would assume it would like stay in there a little bit.
If it still had its like wedge edge, with a good roll, I would say that's plausible. At this point, it's a rod. It's like a blunt, rod. I mean, it is tapered a little bit, but barely, because you guys broke the tongs off. Or what am I trying to say? The little wedgy part, you snapped it.
I don't know what. Okay.
You know what? If go ahead and make a roll.
For
Go
what?
ahead. Shit. Make me a dexterity roll.
Which is. Oh, never mind. I'm on the wrong page. What's that called?
Dexterity.
Eh.
Yeah. You're not able to make it stay. Oh, hey, you know what? I just noticed the time. We're past our first break time. Let's go ahead and take 5. Yeah?
Alrighty.
Sure.
All right. See you guys in 5. What are they going to do, chat? Dun, dun, dun.
Feel right. But maybe there ain't nobody that could really be like moving like I never knew you. 'Cause in a second I forgot everything we went through. Tonight I'm dancing like I never had you. 'Cause I don't need nothing to say as I am with my crew. I never knew you.
Standing here with the army now. You've gotten notice from the top. Pack your armor, helicopters down. In the desert it gets hot. Told us everyone would celebrate. The champagne's flat, nobody's cutting cake. Sally now, bullets flying around. Life was ordinary one. What war made me become? I've been living with ghosts everywhere that I go. What war made me become? I've been living with ghosts. Got me here by the throat. What war made me become? Lying in bed back home again. Feels familiar here again. Trying to find the way I felt back then. Before we got into this mess. Said our sacrifice was not in vain. To let these memories inside my brain. They told us
damaged? Would you love me the same? Would you vanish? Or would you not be ashamed to see me manic? Would you bring me back down when I panic? Can you be my Zanny? Without the liquor, we don't know how to behave. Touch of a finger, and you can make me insane. But when I'm sober, would you love me that way? Cause I'd be lower. Don't want you to be the same. You and I, we could fly so high.
All right, we're back. Click in the circle. Who are we missing?
I've been randomly assigned a different circle today, and I don't like it.
Yeah, which one are you now?
I'm right in the middle.
All right.
Water that's in the hot water container. That I can disappear and reappear in a minute.
Yeah, because you're in hot water.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
This is cold water, I think.
All right. Are you guys ramming again?
Yeah,
Okay.
give it another shot.
Let's see. Okay. Everyone make me athletics rolls. The swim / shove /
Oh,
batter.
nice. So a couple of good rolls there.
Yeah.
And
228s.
ooh, wow. 3 really
Damn.
good rolls there. All right.
Wow. Okay.
At least I didn't fumble.
One of those, a natural 20.
Nice.
$14. 31. 41. 9. Okay. All right.
How's that door looking?
So you can see like some good sized cracks actually coming across it now. The water is about a foot from the ceiling now. You guys are basically having to like bob your heads up, and like gasp for air, with like the little bit of room that's there. Being able to battering ram is going to basically it's going to be like quite difficult at this point. Do you want to continue the same tactic or try something different?
I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that my That's Odd skill hasn't helped out in this specific situation. This is precisely the sort of thing it's here for.
Yeah. No. As a matter of fact, it's odd that you guys haven't died yet.
Okay.
We talked about wind escaping through the ceiling, and while we can't fit through any of the current openings, is it possible that we could, I don't know, like create one somehow?
Like try to pry one of the ceiling stones apart or something?
Yeah, something like anything, honestly. Turn into a
Yeah.
bird and fly through it. I'm willing to consider any option.
I'm not really doing much of anything anyways. Can I check the ceiling, see if there's like anything on it? Anything?
Make me a perception roll in the tower,
Okay.
but do a good one this time.
I can only fucking hope.
No, chat. 26 is pretty good, right? That's pretty fucking solid roll. Yeah. I mean, you can see that the air is escaping through, like, the cracks in the masonry. Like, that's where you can hear it whistling. It's not. The air is not escaping as fast as the water is rising. In other words, like your ears are popping.
Mm.
I don't get it.
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
It basically means that the cracks and stuff that the air is escaping through is not,
They're very small.
yeah, it's not a significant
Oh, okay.
passageway.
No.
Those only a one-time use, I think.
Yeah. All right. So, Vasadi, anything else?
I have nothing that can help here.
Okay. You guys battering again or something else?
Well, the doors don't seem to be really giving way.
You're doing some damage to them.
Yeah, but you also were at pains to note that at this point it would be nearly impossible to achieve the same effect.
I mean,
Seeing as it's now entirely underwater.
I'm letting you know that the damage amount is going to be reduced.
I
Okay.
say we give out it.
All
What
right.
else can we do? What else can we do?
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Well, the other thing that I was going to say is that there was like one other door that Hylia found. That was the secret door, which was next to the pressure plate. She heard that lock, but that doesn't mean that she can't unlock it. So I was going to say Hylia should probably try and go do that while the rest of us continue to try and batter down the door.
I think so. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
What you heard was the sound of like basically like a stone bar sliding into place to like reinforce the door.
But that
Oh, it's
could
bars on the
conceivably
other
be
side.
bypassed by a skilled thief, yes?
I mean, there isn't really a
Okay, no,
keyhole
I
for
guess
her
we
to
just keep going at the door
pick
then.
or anything.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, make me athletics rolls.
Yeah.
We're now like basically swim pushing a sarcophagus canoe into the door.
Jesus. We did. Been a
You're
good run.
exhausted.
Ugh. Not so good, guys. Not so good. 18,
Hey, it's a
15.
death trap.
Can I spend a hero point?
You can.
So I'm going to do the exact same thing.
All right.
Yeah, well,
Let me first thing clear something worked on my Chrome. I'm going to do that later.
Effing worth it.
Yeah, 23.
And I'm
Nice.
re-rolling that. Because now's the time. Now is the time.
20.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops, I
bad.
forgot to click my hero point. Wait, okay, I did
How
that.
do you
There we go.
get the
That's how you
system? How do you get the system to notify that you're using a hero point?
double click the hero point number,
Okay.
and it'll count your thing down too.
Alrighty.
Oh, I just marked mine as 0, but I did use it.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. So athletics roll. All right. Well, better than a 6, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I mean, like with the exception of Catbad, everyone like actually did improved amount. Okay. I think those rolls will stick with the D10 damage. Fucking hell, man. Actually, you know what? It's accurate of what I said. You guys gave it like your all, and you slammed this sarcophagus in there. You just don't have the leverage. It does damage. Like again, you're seeing more stone, chip off. The doors are, definitely starting to kind of look like they're displacing a little bit. As a matter of fact, you're seeing like some water. It appears to be kind of pouring, through like the crack in between the two double doors. Unfortunately, not at the rate that it's pouring in. You guys now have 6 inches of space in which to breathe. It is a new round, Vasadi.
Can I move to the back of this thing to try to give them a little bit more?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You will take interdimensional damage by doing so, but no.
Rude.
this point, it's fine. Just kill me now. It's fine.
Right. So it takes you an action to get there. All
We're smashing this thing, right?
right. All 5 of you guys make me athletics roll into the tower, or not in the tower, but athletics roll.
All right.
Come on. 14,
Yes. Okay. Okay.
25, 27.
Oh my
12,
God!
13,
Good job on
28.
that 19. Not a 1.
That was
That
almost
was
a
almost a
1.
4.
Yeah.
Don't know why that rolled twice, but whatever.
Yeah, like solid rolls by everyone. Ooh, nice. Let's see what I say for. Okay. Solid damage on the door. Large cracks are splitting across it, and you can almost see the door like quivering with the weight of the water behind you guys. The water has now completely risen to the ceiling level. Everybody make me a fortitude roll. You guys are now having to hold your breath.
I don't know how to do that.
It's
Front
up on your
page.
sheet. Your sheet, you'll see it by speed and your main stats. You'll
Oh
see
no,
fortitude,
I
reflection,
rolled
will.
fortitude. I just don't know how to hold my breath.
Oh,
Oh. 4, 10, 25, 20. Okay. All right. You guys, highly, yeah. All right. Okay. Another athletics roll.
let's do it.
Charge! Dun,
Lovely.
dun. 10. 1. 5. 12. Right. Make me another fortitude roll, guys. You're holding your breath.
I am
Oh, Capad.
Oh no.
Capad, you're gurgling water.
I'm actually.
You lose your grip.
What?
What do I do now?
Yeah, you
Well-
lose your grip on the. You won't be able to participate with this last ram.
Yeah.
Now is the time for prayer.
Yeah.
That is what I'm
I
doing
would
because
maybe hero point that. Yeah, bad.
I
You
have
roll
no
on
hero-
one of hard save when you don't want to do that.
I used my hero point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did I give him mine?
Capad, so you rolled a 22. That's a pretty solid roll. What are you saying to Galen Kading?
If there's a way out of this, it'd be really good to know it now before we're all dead.
Are you going to give him a meow or anything after?
This is just I can't drink in the and brag in the bars afterwards if I can't get to them.
All right, those of you that are left, make me an athletics roll. Okay, on 14, 21, 27, 21. Nice. Okay. That gives you 2d10 of damage. With a mighty smash, you guys take one last thrust at the door with the sarcophagus, and a large chunk breaks off of one of the doors, like up towards the top, and you see water like gushing through it.
Okay. But this is not enough space for us to fit through.
It is not.
Are we done holding our breath?
Capad is going to take. Odd.
I have no points of damage left, so I'm in trouble.
You take 4 points of damage. And everyone make me fortitude saves.
4 points, that leaves me with 4 hit points. So
15, 15, 14. Highly
Hey.
lose your grip on the sarcophagus. You're gurgling water. Let's see, Vasadi. Okay, the rest of you guys saved. What are you guys doing?
So, like, can I swim back over there and help, or am I dead?
You're not dead. You're choked. Like you have water like entering your lungs at this point.
Do you want to try to widen the hole, or
Yeah. Like at this point, like even if we even if we were to crack the doors, like at this point, the time it would take us to get up the stairs, like we would already drown.
If someone is like aside from the sarcophagus, they could swim to the top to see if there's enough, like if water has poured out to allow a space, but that might not have probably hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Can
Is
I?
there an air bubble at the top where the crack in the door is?
No.
Okay, well there you go.
Now the water that's pouring in from the north of the room is faster than water that's currently with the opening that was made.
Okay.
It's that opening
All
is
right.
smaller
Well, I
than the.
guess we keep trying till we either succeed or fail entirely.
what's the
As you guys, the three of you. So let's see, we have Vasadi, Lavara, and Blaze, right? As you guys are preparing to rush the sarcophagus against the door again, you hear like this loud, like grinding sound, almost like stone sliding on stone. You
Mm-hmm.
hear it like, and then it like pauses, and you hear like, and then you hear like this kind of clink, 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 and then
push your
clink, clink,
door?
clink, clink.
Where is this coming from?
You can't tell because you're underwater. So the
Okay.
sound's kind of just amplified around you, but it sounds. Make me a like just a straight up intelligence roll.
Okay.
So it almost sounds as if like when a piece of machinery is trying to do what it's intended to do, but something is malfunctioning.
Okay. I get that. Like I understand that there is some piece of machinery in the room that we're in that is failing, but I don't know where or what. So I don't know what to do with that
Make me a
information.
perception roll on the tower.
Yeah.
Catbad's like, yeah, you broke the door. So.
Okay, where is... Hang on.
Sounds almost like it's coming from the north end of the room and up above you.
Okay. All right, so that would be the mechanism by which the water is flooding into the room.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, the sarcophagus has kind of failed. So I will swim to the northern portion of the room to see if I can investigate that noise.
Okay. Make me athletics roll. Pretty good. What's your speed?
25.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you actually make it to there.
All
All right. Everybody, make me fortitude saves as you're holding your breath. Elia, you take 8 points of damage, which exceeds where you're at. Hylia is unconscious.
Okay.
Shocking.
No point
We
in
should
saving
probably
life.
just let Hylia die because this is the worst character ever who constantly needs saving. Just saying.
Blaze,
Hmm.
you're choking on water.
Okay.
Okay. The grinding sound is coming from straight up above you, and
Okay.
again you hear it like kind of grind and reset, and then you hear a click. And
Huh.
as you're like sitting there, like gasping and choking on water, you actually look up above you and you see a small gap of what appears to be like a space of air.
Okay. All right. Well, I will take a breath, and then I will swim back to grab my unconscious companions and start dragging them towards where the air pocket is.
Okay. Athletics roll.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, if I keep rolling these, eventually I'll come up a 1. It's only a matter of time.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Make it to there.
Okay. All right. So I will point to whoever's still conscious towards the northern door. Hopefully they can figure out from my sign language that they should start heading that way.
Yeah, bad. You take 3 points of damage. Vasadi, Ilavar, you guys notice up above you appears to be like some bubbles of air like forming around the ceiling. I assume that you swim up to them.
Ilavar is gonna grab Vasadi. Or, no, sorry,
Hylia.
Hylia.
The other elf.
The other. Yes. Doesn't swim up.
Okay. I won't make you roll for that. That's relatively easy action.
And that's when I'll.
Yeah, Ilavar is pretty strong and Hylia is pretty light, so, works out.
All right. So Hylia is still unconscious. Hylia, make me a death save.
What is that? Just a
Just
d20?
yep, flat d20.
When I can, once we've
Okay.
got those pockets of air in our lungs, I'll stabilize her.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. You guys are all like, with your mouths like almost kissing like the ceiling stone, trying to get enough air to, fill your lungs. Hylia is stabilized. And
Can I
she's like,
reach can I swim enough to get up?
yeah, you've got 1 point of health. You're still conscious. You're fucked up, but so you're holding Illawarra, you're holding Hylia up into this air pocket, and she's like coughing and sputtering like water out, and Vasadi is like, basically doing the best she can to like blow air into her lungs, and like turn in her mouth as she's unconscious. But the rest of you guys are like gasping, and you start to notice that this air pocket, which was just which started out as just a few inches of like air bubble, is now increasing, and you now have like 6 inches of space, and then a foot, and then 2 feet, and the water is like receding, dropping down. After about a minute or two, the water has completely receded in the room, and you guys hear the sound of similar to what you heard when the trap was triggered. You hear the sound of these bars like sliding back out.
Okay, well, let's not trigger that trap again.
Oops.
So let me get the rogue out so I can get her to, dismember that trap.
Hmm.
I can't think of words right now.
Dismember it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the first thing
We
that came
do
to my
have
head.
Rip its guts
with
out. Hey, Michaela. How are
whatever
you?
we have
Welcome.
remaining, we can look through the room.
Is anyone going to heal Hylia?
Yeah.
Okay, make
Wait.
that roll. Oh, actually, you don't have to. All right, Hylia. Well, actually, Sadi, make your what is it, 2d8 or whatever it is.
2d8 plus 10, I think. Let me pull it back up. Hold on.
Okay, so
22 points there.
you regain 22
Thank you.
points. Yeah, Hylia is like coughing and sputtering. Catbad's doing the same. He definitely looks like just the saddest cat, just fur all wet. He's just like,
That whole bedraggled thing is just not a good look on me.
yeah.
So I'll go get to the healing. Do Cathbad, then me, because I'll need it most next. And
Okay.
then Ilivara. I had 63% before I healed Hylia. Just let me know if I run out.
Okay. You're good.
Catbad gets 20 back.
Awesome.
All right, you're still good.
I get 26 back. Oh, I'm good.
Okay, you still have heal kit left.
It's Ilivara that needs it next, right? Or
Yeah. Then you have to wait 10 minutes or something like that after.
yeah, so 17 back to Ilivara.
Wait. Okay, you have now used. What'd you have before?
61.
Okay. You have. You're at 70% now. Okay. Wow, that was intense. What are you guys gonna do?
Apologize profusely.
Sorry, just make it up to us by disarming that trap.
Yeah,
I got the word right this time.
It's a death engine.
This
He's
place
right.
sucks.
You shouldn't feel bad.
It's like I am so sorry. All right, you gonna go disarm that trap?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Please
going
don't
to.
fumble.
Truly. Get ready with the sarcophagus at the door, just in case maybe keep battering that
We'll
thing.
step outside the door.
Well, I was
before the
thinking we
shadow
could
is
just wedge the sarcophagus in the door
There
so
you
that
go.
the door cannot
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Do that while I go try to undo this.
All right, make me your thievery roll. So yeah, you get over there and you notice that the pressure plate is still depressed. It's just so sad.
Woo!
Like, I don't
It's
even
been broken.
why even
So do we
bother?
just not touch it since it's still down?
Gonna
So
hop over it.
the chunk of crowbar that you guys broke off is still in there, and it's preventing it from popping back up.
Oh, okay. So it can't reset. All right. Well, that's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, that actually is fine with me.
Okay.
Let's just
All
leave
right.
that as it is.
So there's a couple of things that I wanted to investigate before we experience our drowning simulator. First was you mentioned that the mummy, who we are assuming is Akentepe, had a spear.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
Mhm.
Is the spear magical? Can anyone tell me if it is magical, and if so, can tell if it's perhaps cursed or not?
Vasadi, I assume you cast your detect magic. It is not.
Oh,
It is
it's
not
just a
magical.
spear.
Okay, because previous to in our last session, Vasadi saw magic emanating from somewhere in the sarcophagus.
Yes,
Okay.
Probably the mummy.
correct.
Okay.
It was a
All right.
construct.
Oh, okay. All right. So
That's
if the spear is not magical, what is it? Is it a interesting item, or is it just some random piece of junk?
just a spear.
Okay.
It is, however,
Uh,
a spear that was wielded by a mummy against invaders, so
I
that'll
mean,
add 3 copper to its price when you sell it.
yeah. I mean, you can hang it. You can hang it over your mantle and be like, "This is the spear that almost got me." That and like 50,000 gallons of water. But the other thing that you mentioned was that all of the various corpses, the embalmed corpses that were in that small secret room,
Mm-hmm.
each one had a golden medallion affixed to it.
They had a medallion.
A medallion.
Yeah, it's actually
Okay.
clay. It's hardened clay, like pottery, essentially.
Okay.
On the face of it is the same visage that you see on the sarcophagus, which presumed is the visage of Akentepe.
Okay. Do these have any like significant like cultural value?
I mean, there's probably a minor archaeological value to them.
Okay. All right, but not much. Like, you could give it to like a
Historian, they may like it.
well, I wasn't thinking store. I was thinking like a museum or whatever, and they would be like, "Oh, that's
I
interesting.
said
Thank you."
historian.
Oh, historian. Okay. Yeah,
um,
historian makes much more sense than store.
but these are like honest to God dead, like they didn't come back or anything.
No,
So we were
no,
asked to respect them. So Vasadi's just gonna start dragging them back into the room.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're now like soggy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, if you think of kind of desiccated, mummified tissue that's now been introduced to water. So
I think
it's
the
like
term mummy tea was used previously.
it's like if you took beef jerky and then like stuck it in a glass of water for a little while, like the outer fringes of the tissues kind of like turning like that pale color.
So it's like making ramen because the bandages.
Yeah, God.
Ugh.
And
Worst
the
ramen ever.
smell.
Would not reorder. Okay, so was it Hylia that searched that room for like secret doors and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I kind of feel like, well, we survived. So yay. Um, there is a secret door in the western wall that we should probably try and get open and get the hell out of this room.
Yes,
Please.
and with little effort, you're able to open it.
Okay. Uh, so does this room appear to be, or corridor, or whatever it is that's beyond the secret door, does it appear to be more stable than the
Yes.
other one that collapsed? Okay, good.
Yeah, this is regular masonry, regular hallway.
Ah, nice.
Um,
Yay,
another
stable
set of
structure.
another set of double doors
Okay.
that are right there. Again, the same insignia, the scarab with the wings parted with the sun, but not like all crazy gold inlay. Just kind of like carved into the stone.
Hmm. Before we step into that unexplored section, I would like to check for traps.
Make that check for traps roll.
Yeah, yeah,
I will do the exact. I will help out with that. I will also do that
yeah.
because why not? Second set of eyes. Yeah.
Mummy ramen. Mm-mm. Think chat. Sound good. Some
I mean, you
desiccated,
can have all the mummy ramen you want.
Right.
desiccated
Me.
mummy like flesh with noodles.
I'll maybe go to like a pasta shop or something where they
Like
don't serve mummy.
Yeah,
with like
those bandages are linen. They're not actually noodles.
oh yeah, okay, so
Hmm.
desiccated mummy flesh soaked in linens in river water. No traps that you can
Okay.
detect.
Alrighty. Well,
No spidey
I think
senses either.
I will turn back and look at Hylia and be like, "Are you ready to continue?"
This is terrifying. Let's do this.
Mm.
All right. Can do. Oh,
Check for traps
all right.
in all the places.
In all the places.
All of them. Like, double check.
Why is that opened? See through that, can't you?
See through what?
The door.
Yeah. There's like a room beyond it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Wonder why. No traps on the door.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
keep going and check again.
Where are you going?
Like 5 feet forward.
Okay.
So through the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, no traps or anything like that. As you round the corner, you see that there's a flight of stairs, and hell, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Badunk. Badunk.
What?
Yeah, like
Hold on.
attempted murder.
Yeah, attempted murder, but no. Hold on. I'm having to draw. For some reason the got to put the door there. Okay. There. See up a flight of stairs, and there's a set of double doors.
Okay.
Are the stairs going up or down?
They are going down.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Don't love that. Are y'all following me, or are we just?
Yeah,
looping?
I'm
Okay, thanks.
coming into the room. Like the because of the way like the light sources are managing stuff, like it's kind of confusing. Like it's a little disorienting. Okay, so I mean, I guess that we should probably proceed with caution. Checking for traps as we go down the flight of stairs to the door at the base of the stairs.
Sounds good to me.
Elia,
All right.
as you were checking around in this area, you actually noticed behind you, like the wall looks kind of odd right there.
Okay.
Can we investigate that?
Yeah, we can totally check that. I assume that this is a secret door that kind of leads to the area that collapsed.
Also, yeah, Blaze, your that's odd is tingling as well. Yeah, there is a it appears to be like a hidden door right there, and you actually notice that there's a lever.
Okay.
Don't pull the lever.
Or totally pull the lever.
Is
I'm
it
not-
like a toilet bowl? Like you push it and it flushes all that water?
Well, when I say lever, it like there's a section of the masonry that appears to be jutting out a little bit. It's more of a button.
Okay.
So
I
it's like
say
a
we
button
I say
flusher.
we push the button.
I mean, it can't be worse than what I did in there.
Push the button, Max.
Yeah.
All right, so
The rest of you are going to want to move into the room with us, just in case.
Or
Illavar,
not, in
Cat
case it goes
Dad.
badly. But
Yeah,
yeah,
hold on now.
we're dying together. Get in here.
Yep.
Okay. As you open it up, you see like a tunneled earth passageway, much like you saw before, and you see that it has collapsed all around where the door is. The dirt's all piled up right there.
Okay, so that is the tunnel that we basically tried to get to, and it collapsed the last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now is
One
that
could
what was
deduce
causing
that?
Yeah, thank you. Now, was that what was causing my that's odd sense to tingle?
Probably.
Well,
Yes.
okay. All
I don't
right.
have to tell you what is making you tingle. Like,
I think you should take a moment to reread how it's described.
I give you information.
Just when you have some spare time, go ahead and reread that. But in any case, so Hylia, how about you and me advance down the stairs, checking for traps as we go?
Sounds good.
All right. So
I don't have to. There's nothing in here that says that I have to tell you what or explain what it is that's odd. I just like there's something that's odd. So like you look at the wall and you see this knob thing sticking out. And you're like, that's odd.
yes, in the example that they provide, right? Like when the character is introduced to a room where there is a blood stain and a desk, and that's odd. They're informed that there's something interesting about the drawers of the desk, and the bloodstain is ignored because it's a large, obvious clue.
I will
so-
point this sentence to you. You learn only that an area or object is suspicious, but not why it's suspicious.
Yes, area or object.
Yeah. So the area you
Okay.
entered is suspicious.
All right.
There's a knob sticking out of the wall.
All right.
I don't have to tell you why the knob is there.
No, that's not what I was going for. Okay, so Hylia, are you ready? Get up here. Come here, side by side, down the stairs. Are you ready?
Oh, Omega.
I don't know how to make this thing move.
Okay.
Omega, I'm
All right,
sorry
there
that
you
you
go.
missed it. They narrowly avoided death by drowning. Actually, Hylia sucked in a bunch of water and she
Yeah.
was unconscious.
Several of us technically did drown.
Yeah. Hylia, you're checking for traps and stuff? Okay.
Yeah, I made
my
you
bad.
roll.
Yeah, hold on. I need to roll in the tower. Yeah. All right, into the tower. There you go.
Neither of you guys detect anything.
All right, so we will advance to the next portion.
Okay.
And we will check again, including the door.
Okay.
Detect magic just in case.
Yeah, nothing magical and no traps.
Okay.
Can we break before we open the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is perfect timing. Let's take our second break. See you guys in
Alright.
5.
Alrighty.
I promise you won't leave my side. You and I, we can hide. Let's just leave it all behind. Promise you won't leave my side. You and
Baby, I told you, I can be there if you just want somebody to hold you, huh? Tell me come over, I'll be there right away at your door like a Jehovah, huh? But you so imperfectly perfect, I'll be there to reinstate that you worth it, huh? All of my lessons, I learned them. Now when it comes to my bridges, I burned them. Look, I'm trying to make some amends. I know you got mad when I asked you to bring in some friends. Fuck it, when this quarantine ends, I'm taking you to go shopping in France. I'm taking you to go visit my aunts. If it's underwhelming, just make sure you pretend. You and I, 10 out of 10, can you see what I see? Maybe switch up the lens. I switch up the frame in the picture, cause we're doing everything that you could ever envision. I feel like I bust out of prison every time you sad, and I make you happy when I visit. I feel like I'm lost in the system of working every day, but you bring me down and I'm chilling. I can never do you wrong. Let me take you far away, take my hand if you willing.
You
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, yeah. Thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Giving what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy. I'm getting ill-gotten souls, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fold. I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she hold it. Shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though. It's hip hop, you know, or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grown. You can't stop the show, so get rockin' on. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never make it. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm found. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. Hard words like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section, and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected, and they're filled with objection. Too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention, cause I'm making a connection. Lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second, and my thoughts at the top.
All right, chat. The princess made me do it. The princess made me do it.
Yeah, I did. And
What
I
did you
don't
do?
regret it.
There she is. She's creeping it real.
She's so mad.
Yeah. Look at this. She's like,
That's
fuck you.
horrible.
Fuck you. I'm wearing a sweater. I mean, I am creeping it real, but
How cold is it where you guys are? You're
It's
in
like
Texas, aren't
65, 70 today.
yeah, we're in Texas.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking like 65, 70. That's like shorts weather, right?
No.
Yeah. No.
Cargo shorts.
Taylor,
No.
she
I
is
mean-
like straight up just like, fucking Karen, this is a bullshit. I don't want it. I'm not creeping it real, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you can be done torturing her. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's take this thing off. I know that was terrible, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm confused. Who are we torturing?
The cat.
I just
Oh,
broke so many levels of trust. She jumped up on my duffel bag now. On my she's on the SO bag. She's like, I'm getting my fucking like bug out bag and I'm getting out of here. You guys fucking suck. At it. All right, let's see. Vote. Click the circle if you are here. Oh shit. Sus. Honey buns.
What'd you do?
Drink.
I can't hear you.
wait, you can't get your own damn drink?
I left it sitting on the counter.
Okay, I'll bring it to the door, but I'm not walking in there in my PJs.
Sweet.
Oh my God, you slacker.
I'm on stream, chat. You don't want me to like take my headset off and like walk out there and
Give
like,
him the butt shot.
just leave y'all
What can it hurt?
hanging like that.
Cat doesn't need to see that he's naked.
Yeah.
Well, you know, from
They
the
don't-
waist down.
They don't need to see that I'm wearing my like that I stream commando.
I'm just, you know, Where's your clown makeup? That's all I'm saying. This close to Halloween, no clown makeup? You're halfway there.
I mean, you don't know what happens in the breaks. Hang on.
True. Maybe I don't want to know.
Go. Oh, yeah, she wants out.
I'm running away now.
Yeah, she's like, get me the fuck out of here, man. This is some bullshit. I did not consent.
All right, we're good.
All right.
He can get drunk. The cat is free.
So you check the door. You checked everywhere. There's
It's not here.
Yeah,
There's,
it's time to
there's-
crack that door open.
no traps. There's nothing.
Sweet.
Who are we missing?
Yeah, someone didn't click the thing.
Oh. Who's not here?
I'm here. Oh, it's mine.
Swagger.
Fucking Roz, man. Can't take you anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn it, woman. Get your shit together.
We're done.
God's sake.
Okay.
What
do you want?
God damn it.
How are we rolling for
Fucking
this?
chicks these days, damn it.
I think we already rolled.
Yeah. All right. You
So
guys
open
open
it?
the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
You open the door. And inside, you see a room with several neatly arrayed chests, boxes, urns.
It's a trap.
Dust
Probably.
all over like every surface.
I mean, realistically, I feel like at this point, we were not supposed to survive the previous room. So,
You know,
I
There's
still say
that.
check everything.
oh sure, yeah, we're totally going to check everything. But I suspect that the elaborate death traps are probably done. There may be critters, there may be poison, but like the really over the top, like kill machines, are probably behind us. At least that's my hope. All right, I am moving into the
inclined to
room
agree
to
with that.
investigate.
Okay. Yeah. So you're basically seeing like a lot of. It almost appears to be like supplies,
Okay.
household goods, kind of a
Okay.
feel.
The afterlife.
Like almost like a warehouse or a pantry.
The stuff you would take with you in the afterlife if you had an afterlife.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it worth us is there like medicinal things in there that
Oh,
this body
probably.
can use to
Well-
keep me alive next time?
Check everything for traps, and then we'll go through all the
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna just do like a perimeter search going to the right and
All right.
perimeter
So don't
trap,
open the little containers that have pictures of internal organs on them.
you know.
I will continue along the left wall in a clockwise motion until Hylia and I meet in the middle.
Okay.
But also, has it been more than 10 minutes
Not yet.
since we last got patched up?
Not yet.
All right. I think as players, we should probably pause or not as players, as characters, we should probably pause in this room and eat some rations and kind of patch ourselves up. And then
I like the way
I
you
would
think,
like to
Omega.
duel Cat Bad for his insult to my honor. You
How did I
laugh,
insult your honor?
but he called me a coward, which is something I absolutely cannot accept.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah.
once you are fully healed up, sir, I demand either an apology or satisfaction.
Did it work? Did it change your behavior?
No,
Did it shake you out of your resignation?
there is nothing wrong with meeting your fate with a calm demeanor. And let's be realistic. Were it not for a random chance of the failure of the machine, we would all of us now be proceeding to our afterlife. I intended to meet my end with dignity, and for that, I was accused of cowardice. That is
I think
unacceptable.
It's pretty chicken shit, right, Chad? Like, that was pretty chicken shit. He just fucking gave up.
Find a way out. Only that.
Okay, that is not cowardice. That is me accepting my fate and trying to die with dignity and grace.
But you weren't dead yet.
Right. So,
Resignation.
Chat, was he pussing out? Just being chicken shit?
Hey,
You know, I like Omega's idea. I think a mimic in the middle of all those chests and barrels would be a great idea. Let me drill that
No.
up real fast.
No.
all right. So,
We've been tortured enough.
do you need us to make search rolls?
I thought you did. So
Not
nothing in
yet.
the areas that you were at.
Okay. So we kind of like in general, yeah, I'm kind of like moving along this wall and then the northern wall until Hylia and I meet. I will make. I assume like another roll would be necessary now.
Yeah.
All right.
Ilea, there's something odd about the wall, like in the
Oh.
adjacent square there.
I'm not touching it or moving. What does the floor look like?
The floor looks like the rest of the floor.
At
Okay.
least she learned.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
giving her gold star for that.
Like, use more words. It looks different, but how so?
Like the masonry's not really quite lining up on the wall. Like
Okay.
there's a weird seam.
Secret door to come back to when we're done with this room.
Yeah, like once we've had a chance to like check out the rest of the room,
Like
definitely.
it looks like they definitely, whoever did the masonry in this room was very talented.
Okay.
But with your keen eye, you notice a slight difference in the seam. All right, so you're not moving. Sam, make me another perception roll.
Alrighty. Oh. Keep trying to grab the die and end up grabbing the character sheet.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Make me another one.
Alrighty.
Walk here and just make sure I'm not stepping on any pressure plates.
Okay. Make me a.
Final one.
No, you're up to that point. So, Sam, you're not able to see anything in that wall there.
Okay. Hmm.
Do you want a perception check for me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing in the middle of the room there.
Okay, so now we're on either side of the wall that's gonna try to kill us.
Well, let's
If I have my
search. Let's finish like going through the stuff in this room first, and then we can worry about the wall.
All right.
Just remember where you saw it.
Oh, I'm just not
Ellie.
moving. I'm gonna stay right here unless y'all need me.
Okay.
All right, how long are you gonna take to go through all the stuff in here?
Like an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, well, why not an hour? Like, we're all tired. We're all beat up.
yeah.
You know.
Okay. So I would say in that hour, let's see, 19. Yeah. So you guys are all at full health. Vasadi's able to heal you guys all back up in that time period.
Yay!
And the stuff that's in this room is, as you go through like the containers and whatnot that are in there, these are you know, and I'll even take the assumptive that Capad makes a couple like religion rolls. Ilavara makes some, Syrian history type rolls. So between all of you guys, you're able to deduce that these are the grave goods that were placed in this chamber for Akhtentepe, in keeping with the Osirian culture beliefs that his soul would have to access those items in the boneyard while he waited for his final judgment.
Okay. So I feel
So he's
like
theoretically already used them.
What's that?
Theoretically, he should already have used them.
Yeah, strangely he
Oh.
hasn't though. That's,
Well, we don't know if they're spiritually eaten or just.
oh god, a beholder.
yeah.
No, they're not ready for a beholder, Omega.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
I like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking, but no, they're not ready for that. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Okay. So we've searched the room for dry goods and whatnot. So, but we haven't come across Akentepe's actual tomb. So somewhere, maybe in this room, there should be a door, and I think we should search for it.
So, quick question. Any of the stuff in here I can use to replenish my healer kit?
No, this is all more like
Like
grain.
food while he's waiting to go rest?
Yeah, like grains and
Okay.
stuff like that. It would seem that you have found said door, Sam.
Oh, I
Clearly I
have?
did.
I mean, you guys are standing in front of like
Okay.
a section of the
So
wall
we
that
both look at it and
appears.
we're like, nah. And then we look again and we're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
your spidey senses are like, yeah,
Okay.
like you didn't see what she saw, but you're like, I can't see like the seams being off where you're looking, but
Mm.
there's definitely something off. Just
Oh,
can't
good
put my
God.
finger on it.
All right. Well, I will now attempt to put my finger on it.
Yeah, I mean, after an hour,
Just
like, yeah, she's like kind of pointing without like touching. She's like, look right here, and you're like, oh, okay.
Okay. So there is a secret door revealed. Hurrah.
It
This
would
is
appear that
our
there's a secret door right there.
second or third secret door. This is marvelous. Finally all of our paranoia is paying off. Okay.
Hopefully,
Well, we're all healed up, so let's crack that door and move on.
who's cracking that door?
Well, we can't see the
Well,
door.
have Hylia
Yeah.
check it for traps first.
I'll check it and then I'll open it.
All right, check for traps. There's something weird there.
Somebody want to come take a look as well?
Sure, I'll
Sure.
give it a shot.
Illivar will look also. So she's just looking at the door. That's all she's inspecting right now, or what we think might be a door.
Yeah. Ilavara, you can't see what she's like. So basically, Hylia's like, I can't tell, but there's something like weird about this. Like something doesn't seem right. Blaze, you're looking and you're like, you actually in the crack, you can see like a small, what appears to be like a little wire. And as
Okay.
you're peering at it, you can see what looks like some runes are inscripted like on the inside of this crack.
Oh, so it is trapped. All right, I will inform the rest of the party. There appears to be a magical booby trap associated with this secret door. Can our resident spellcaster take a look?
I can do detect magic.
Magic does emanate off of it.
Alright, so then I'll do the what's it called?
Read aura.
Yeah, so I can tell what kind of magic.
Summoning.
Summoning. That does not sound
Summoning
fun.
magic.
That does not sound like a good thing.
Interesting. And we've searched the rest of this room. We've established that if there is a door, this is the only door out of this room, basically. Yes.
Other than the one you came through, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can Hylia deactivate the trap by moving the wire out of the way or disarming it in some fashion?
I can certainly try.
All right.
Hold on a moment there.
Let's all step back and
Yeah.
get ready, just in case.
Before we go with the certainly try thing, I will say that No, I don't know how this works in 2e. In Pathfinder 1e, rogues explicitly can disarm magical traps. It's one of their abilities, which is like no one else can do that without certain skill investments. But I don't know if that holds true to Pathfinder 2e.
I'm actually looking that up because
It is a thing in 1e. I don't know if they kept it for this.
I'm so nervous.
Got this.
okay. Hylia, I want you to make me a oh. You know what? Make me an Arcana roll, and then make me a Thievery roll. Okay. 7. All right. Yeah. You are actually able to overcome it.
Nice.
Yes.
See, it's not all doom and gloom. Sometimes we manage to avoid that fate.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam. Not all doom and gloom. There we go. All right. Before you, you see like a long passageway. At the end of the passageway, you see another door. Very similar to the door that went into like the trap room.
Mhm.
Very heavily like inlaid with like decorative metals and stuff like that. Same scarab with the sun, the scarab wings spread with the sun peering through it, but inlaid with like beautiful metals and semi-precious stones.
Well, you already know what I'm going to do. It's
Let
check
us
for
check it for
traps.
That's exactly what I'm doing, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ilvar volunteers to be the one to open the door. Just because, we should spread out the risk of doing that because it's a dangerous action. So we shouldn't have one person do it every time.
Yeah, Vasadi can heal other people. It doesn't always have to be me dying.
Hey.
All right,
I
Vasadi
find
and Cat
myself
Bad, are you
wondering.
guys going in?
Yeah.
I find myself wondering if the door is lootable.
You could spend some time maybe prying some of that stuff out, but the doors itself, I mean, this is probably a
All right.
2,000-pound, like
Right. Perhaps on the
stone
way out.
slab.
Right. Well, I'm not trying to take the door. I'm trying to take the semi-precious stones and the metal that's you know, built into it.
Yeah, you could
But
probably pop some of the stones out. The metal,
it's like a thin foil or whatever.
yeah, it would be
Okay.
a little bit difficult. You could try.
All right. Well, on the way out, we'll try.
All right,
Um,
Ilavara,
all right.
popping the door.
I am popping the door.
See a sarcophagus covered in gold leaf, resting on a raised stone platform in the center of this chamber. The casket's cover is carved the likeness of an adult man with his arms crossed over his chest and covered in a thick coat of dust. See two ornate chests that sit beyond the dais in the northeast and southeast corners. And between them stand two large funerary urns, and a staff is resting against the funerary urns.
The staff, like a staff of office.
Like a no,
You got a scepter?
not a scepter, a staff.
Okay.
So check the hell out of it for traps.
Yep. I mean, we're all on that same page. So,
All right. So who? So I've got a roll from Hylia. There's nothing in the area that you're at.
okay.
Okay.
Ilvara's gonna look into the room and see if she kind of sees any obvious traps or what have you.
You do not notice anything in like a 10-foot radius around you.
Okay. I would like to move into this corner and begin checking the area for traps.
I will do the same with the other side.
Those rolls.
All right. There should be a roll that I just rolled. Or do you want another roll?
What the heck? Oh, that did that mistake.
No, I see your.
Okay.
Nothing in the areas that you guys are at.
Okay.
Once I clear an area, I'll move up and kind of check the last area. We are definitely going to want to check the sarcophagus and the what appear to be chests for traps.
Absolutely.
All right, make those rolls.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right.
now Elvar is moving on to check this chest that is like the one right in front of her bed.
Wow, how is my academia lore so high? I guess it makes sense, but whatever. Okay.
Chat, there's so many ones. I love it. As you guys are checking, let's see, Ilavara, you are completely consumed with like checking around this chest because you're like, I know there's a fucking trap somewhere. Blaze, out of the corner of your eye, you see this staff that was leaning up against these two urns. It suddenly starts to like morph and change, and a giant emperor cobra emerges.
I will point. Snap.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Snack. Is it always gotta be snakes?
I mean, for a minute there, it almost sounded like you said, "Why is it always got to be sex?" I mean, and
Snakes.
I'm like, well, it doesn't always have to be, but given the situation, just putting that out there.
Murder clowns
Oh,
and snakes.
Oh, I
that
forgot.
bad rolls the crit 20 for initiative
Nice.
with authority.
Someone's going first.
Yeah, like I'll go first, pretty much.
Oh, we traded spots.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Cap bad. Let's change that to 0, and let's get like some super scary like snake. About like some purple-headed warrior, the long cobra. Yeah. How's that? I like it. Okay. Capad, you're first up. What you doing?
Well, I was hoping that I had gotten close enough to see what I'm actually reacting to.
Oh, I'm gonna need to turn that down a bit. That's a little noisy.
Right.
Yeah, it's too much for you.
It's a little much.
Well, I'd
No,
like
a
to
little
hear
much
everyone
as in,
else
like,
first.
I can't hear cat bad. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that the guy that goes first is also at like the very back of the party.
Which is why I moved forward. Okay.
Okay.
Attempt to swap spaces with Asadi and move up here.
Okay. What's your speed?
25.
Make me an athletics or acrobatics roll.
Yeah, you may be able to move past Hylia as well, depending on how well you roll. Or not.
You're able to get past Vasadi. Give me another athletics roll.
Wrong button. Activate.
Okay. You are able to get past Ilea as well.
And the best I can do is throw in a javelin.
Okay.
I mean, that's not nothing.
Make sure you target. Don't forget to target.
You said
Target
stuff for targeting computer.
Nice reference.
I am evil.
Yes. Pink.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Javelin light
And that's-
goes ricocheting off the wall. Let's
I
see.
don't think I have any actions left after that.
Elvira, make me a reflex save.
Reflex save. Okay, hold on.
Nice job. Yeah, as this javelin like goes ricocheting off the wall, you like just duck your head to the side, and it like sticks behind
Hey,
you.
you can catch it.
Free action to glare at Cassad, but then first
Yeah.
action draw the weapon.
Free action glare.
Hey, I gave you a
Reactor.
javelin. You can use it.
That doesn't seem to reassure her over much. First action draws her weapon. Second action is to attack the snake in the room. Because why not?
Snakes
Good idea.
in the room.
Oh, fucker.
Oh.
Oh wait, it wasn't a crit fumble.
It is a crit fumble.
Oh, okay.
We're
Okay.
We're gonna go to the tables on this one, guys. Going to the tables. Tables. Bells. Where's my tables? Oh, there it is. All right. Here we go. It's just a miss. Lucky. All right. However, so like as you go to pull like your axe out and like swing this thing, you're in too much of a hurry, and your axe like clanks to the ground.
Okay. I would spend my last action to pick that up, if possible. And that would be the end of my turn.
All right. Emperor Cobra looks at Ilavara, looks at Blaze, looks back at Ilavara, looks at Blaze, looks back at Ilavara, smiles, nods. It's going for Ilavara.
I mean, I kind of feel like, the serpent in question has sealed its fate by doing so, but I'm all for that.
I want to target you.
Foolish Cobra, you have fallen into our trap. Ilavara is a figment of your imagination.
There's no Ilavara there. Okay, bloody hell. Let's try it that way. Okay, that works. All right. With vicious fangs, it strikes at you and buries its fangs deep into your flesh.
Ah!
Take 12 points of damage and make me a fortitude save. You fail your save.
Well, no, I was thinking about it, but no, I want to use a hero point for this.
Do you have a hero point?
Yeah, I had two, so I used one earlier.
No, they don't carry over.
Oh, well, then I don't have a hero point. Stand corrected, my bad. I thought I did, my bad. I'm so sorry.
You take another point of damage. I won't let me drag that damage onto you, so you'll have to manually do it.
Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, so yeah, extra point damage. There we go.
Yep. He like raises up high and flares his hood. Make me a will save.
Will save. Let us see
Save
what it will do.
Ooh. are frightened. See this thing like rear up, and he like flares his hood at you. And you're like, oh God, it's a flared hood.
That's a high.
There is fear. Fascinated, flatfoot, fleeing, friendly, frightened. There we go. All right, you're frightened, and that's the end of its turn. Blaze.
Hey.
Oh, wait. No, that's it. Actually, no. It's going to 5-foot step into the corner. Now it's your
5 foot
turn.
slither.
Okay.
It's going to 5-foot slither.
All right. Would you say that this creature is an integral part of my investigation of this tomb complex? By which I mean, do I get a free action to do my what you call it, devise a stratagem, or is it would it be an actual action?
No, I'm going to say that it is an integral part of it. It is a magical trap, which you are expecting to come across as part of the investigation of the tomb. So, yeah.
Okay. So I am drawing a. My stratagem involves like interacting to draw a lightning, a lesser lightning bottle. Hang on. They're in my notes. Lesser bottle lightning, right? And attempt to strike the cobra.
Okay.
So let me see if that's actually a thing that is going to be happening. Oh, well, I didn't target the cobra, but I have a feeling that that probably misses, right?
It does.
Okay. Oh, now I can't target the cobra. What is the... Yeah, there's something funky about that little corner. It won't let me...
Well, here, let me... Now try.
Use the combo tracker. You can target it.
Hey! Okay, now I'm targeting the Emperor Cobra.
Oh no, you made him bigger.
I made the snake get bigger.
Okay.
Chat.
So
Yeah,
that was
worked.
a free action that failed. Okay. I am going to take a 5-foot step up to where the serpent is.
Okay.
I
mean, you're in melee range if you...
Yeah, I'm gonna step like 5 feet that way, right?
Okay.
So that like other people can like get access to said snake. So that's action 1. Action 2, I'm going to try and recall knowledge about this creature and what its vulnerabilities are, if any.
Okay.
Is that Arcanum or what?
No, make a nature roll.
Wait, I thought you said this thing was made of metal.
Magic. It's a magic. But it was summoned.
It was summoned.
I'll summon.
Okay. All right. Well, there goes nothing then. All right. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Okay.
It's a sticks to snake spell.
It's a snake. It's a
Okay.
big snake.
It's a big snake.
What do you want to know? Like, if it has any, like, weaknesses?
Vulnerabilities. Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Right. Nature roll. Okay. Yeah, hamsters, wolves, bears, and also apparently summon snakes from beyond the nether realms. My final action will be to assist the next person that attacks the snake. So I am going to attempt to assist them.
Okay.
We need monkeys.
All right, Alea.
Would you like to stab a snake?
I mean, yeah, it sounds fun. Let's do that. Can I jump up on the sarcophagus table and then stab it?
Make me an acrobatics roll.
I can even help you jump up on it by,
Yeah, I'm gonna like hop
Leaning
on
down.
Springboard kitty.
Calf pad.
You're gonna mount the puss, and then what?
And then like spring off of
The
calf
puss.
pad. Or I'm gonna slip and fall.
Yeah.
All things are possible with
I mean,
random
1,
chance.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. You slip and fall and land there.
So now can I stand up and stab him?
No, you're done.
Oh, well,
Get done.
that's lame.
Vasadi, what you gonna do?
Try to get into this corner here.
Okay.
That's action 1.
Make me an athletics or acrobatics roll.
Oh, they're the same. Yay. At least it's not a 1.
Yeah, cat. The bad kitty is like just blocking your path there. You can try
yeah,
to
I-
like
would be,
push your way again if
I
you'd
was-
like.
I was doing fine until somebody just stepped on my face.
Yeah,
Can I see into the room? Can I see around
Yeah.
him?
yeah.
Alright, can I do the nature roll for what kind of snake and all that fun stuff?
Sure. Like a recall knowledge roll.
Oh, that's. Yeah. Well, 14.
Yeah, it's an emperor cobra. Frequents the jungles of the Mwanji Expanse. But the more arid mountain region, and also the mountains that border Osirian. They're nasty fellers. They're big, huge. They're pretty fast, quite deadly. They advise that you not get bit by
Don't get
them.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get bit.
Don't get bit. Oh, Saz, don't you come in here with your dad jokes. Don't
Hi,
even do
Saz.
it. Don't even do it. All right, Vasadi, let's see. So you felt the push, you made the recall knowledge, you moved. I think you're done. The bad kitty.
I'm going to have to take an action to draw my bow,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to use my bow on the
Okay.
whip. Well, I'm not going to use my bow on.
Wang.
Apparently, I have
Elevara.
wet strings.
Make me a reflex save.
Jesus, Illawarra is not having great luck.
You're getting smashed against the wall with this enormous cobra, and then you see this arrow out of the corner of your eye flying at you. You quickly duck your head back as it the wall.
I mean, first the javelin, now the arrow. Is there something, Catbad, that you need to tell us?
Yeah, I think Catbat is
Yeah,
harboring
it's-
some pent up feelings.
I hate snakes.
You seem to hate Illawarra more at the moment.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Basically, this is the equivalent of someone
Is
throwing
this like the?
a cucumber behind
I was
Catbat.
just about to ask.
evil. Keep those green monsters away from me.
Okay.
Okay.
Illawarra, you're being squished against the wall by this Emperor Cobra.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
now
she's gonna.
Illawarra is actually in melee, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
But-
my aid will count.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Ilvar is definitely gonna try and whack the snake.
All right.
Why not?
You need to get yourself unsquished against the wall or risk.
Oh.
So your first action needs to be to get out of this guy's space. So make me an athletics roll.
You got it.
All right. Manage to squeeze yourself out. Now you can breathe. All right. Now what were you gonna do?
Attack. Because why not? All right.
Fortunately,
That's
that missed.
a second action. So as my final action, final answer. Nope.
Oh,
Oof.
critical miss. Swing wildly. Not bad. Make me a reflex save. You guys are bound and determined to kill each other.
Oh no!
Oof.
Elvira, roll damage.
Oh.
So should I target Gathad for that?
Yes.
To roll
Yes.
damage? Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to be sure. Sorry, Gathad.
I mean, he started it.
Yeah, this is true. All right, you take
At
6
least
points
you
of
rolled low.
damage. Like, motherfucker. Coming at you.
Accident. I swear.
Meanwhile, the Cobra, who has taken 0 damage at this point, is now going to...
All over laughing.
Yeah. Attack with vicious fangs. You know what? Hang on a second. Let's see how smart. Let's see how smart he is. Ooh. Really dumb. Yeah. So yeah,
Pattern with everything stupid.
Yeah.
What?
So he strikes at you with his fangs again and misses, and he goes at you one more time. What's your armor class?
Up to 23.
23, just enough to hit. You take 18 points of damage. Make me a fortitude save. Ooh, you just failed. Just barely. And another, you'll have to do this one manually. Another 7 points of poison damage. The Cobra turns at you, Blaze, and flares his significant hood. Make me a will save.
Alrighty.
Don't be chicken.
Well, I mean, I have no control over the dice, man.
Nice.
You're like,
I have no
Flex.
control.
Yeah.
Flex. I'm afraid of your hood.
I mean, you know, if he wants to blow an action on that, like, okay. All right. So my first action,
I ain't afraid of your hood.
right, will be to draw my rapier.
Okay.
My next action will be to devise a stratagem to attempt to
Omega, no, not doing dad jokes.
with my rapier.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. We shall see. Oh wait, am I targeting him? Yes,
You
I am.
are.
Okay.
You are, in fact. You know,
Okay.
it was close. Like it was about to be there, and then I was like, no.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that failed. So there is a feint, I think, action.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's a feat or not. What does feint work off of?
Feint might actually be. I think that might actually be a feat. Hang on.
Okay.
No, actually it is not. You're within melee reach of the opponent using feint. With a misleading flourish, you leave an opponent unprepared for your real attack. Attempt a deception check against that opponent's perception.
Okay. All right. So I will feint using my deception skill.
Okay.
Would be nice if I could roll above, like, say, a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
The snake's like following your every move. It's just
Okay.
like,
So that's pretty much it for me in attack attempts. I have one action left. I will assist. I will provide aid to whoever next attacks the snake.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my action.
All right.
I am
Elliot.
gonna try to stab this thing 3 times because I'm angry. Wait, question. Mechanics question. If I stab him twice, take a 5-foot step, does he get to try to kill me?
If you take a 5-foot step, that negates an attack of opportunity.
Okay, great. I'm gonna stab him twice and then step back.
Yeah, he will have to step forward to strike at you.
That's a
good
hit.
Yeah.
Someone
Nice.
finally draws blood.
Yes.
7 points damage. Also a
Hey,
hit.
Nice.
Stabby stabby.
Stabby!
For 8 points
And
of
I'd like to
damage.
take a 5-foot step back, please.
Okay. Saudi.
I try to push past again.
All right. We got,
Athletics, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Okay.
okay. And using wild empathy, I'm gonna
Ooh.
ask him to stop. It's like, wouldn't you rather just escape and go home?
That persuasion roll.
Diplomacy.
Ooh.
He looks at you, goes, no.
Damn it.
Are you nuts?
It was worth a try.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea at all. Do you
I
think
got
maybe you
nothing
could
I
do
can
something
do.
about Ilavara?
I'm not doing well.
I cannot do anything outside in combat right now.
Can't cast a spell.
I have no spells.
Okay.
No, I have restoration, but that
Okay.
takes a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Can you do another recall? Like, because you have 2 extra actions. Like, it is a terrible idea to not try and use them in some way. Like, can
Not
you
bad.
recall
I love
knowledge
it.
or
I mean,
like distracted or anything?
Ilavarya can definitely grab the Healy potion out of my pocket.
You can
Alright.
hand him the Healy potion.
Vasadi can grab it and give it to him. I'm just saying
I'll
it's
give
there.
Okay.
I'll give her my potion. The potion, but you can have it. So I'm holding it out so that you could grab it on your turn, I guess.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. That's three actions.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Say
skipped
it's hit
that.
cat bad. There you go.
we both hit the thing. Okay.
All right. Snakes.
Why is it always got to be snakes?
To attack it with my rapier, I need to go here, which is probably an athletics roll.
No. But think about that for a second. If you still want to do it, I'll let you.
I was thinking
about it-
maybe a 5-foot step to the south of Ilavara.
I was thinking about that, but this is the same distance and the same facing.
Yeah, but if you take that step, that means that Hylia will be able to step forward and you won't be blocking her.
Oh, I suppose that's probably a good thing. Now,
I mean, I
in
don't
range,
want to twist your arm or anything, but
am I in range to attack it?
You are, in fact.
Okay, and I have draw and stab.
okay. I believe
Which
my
one?
assistance will now go to Catbad. Like, I don't think it applies to everyone. I think it's the next person who attacks or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Catbad, you are being assisted. Good luck.
What does the assist give me?
It gives you like a +1 or a +2, depending. Thad will tell you, like, if your roll like almost hits but not quite, you might hit.
So make your attack.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, great hit.
Well, certainly doesn't need my help for that, but you know.
Wait,
Yes?
you're punching it?
No, that should have been my rapier.
Oh,
I think it's
hang
the
on.
same.
I don't think. Is that?
That's a hit.
Yeah, because the unarmed is dexterity.
So is his rapier, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, it is the same. So go ahead. Roll damage. Roll big.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
19 points of damage. It at you.
Now, I think that's 3 actions.
Made the snake angry. You moved, you attacked. Got one more.
Raising my shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Ilvara.
All right. First things first. Yoink the potion from, I think it was Fasadi who was holding hers out for Ilvar to take.
Make me a will save.
Okay.
Nah, you're still like pretty freaked out by this thing. Okay. So you
It's like, wait, I can't.
So you grab the potion and then what?
So second action is to take the potion.
Okay.
So that's 2d8, is it? Plus 5?
I think it's 2d8 plus 5, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember for the other ones. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh. I'll take it.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. Okay.
Okay, so that's two actions, and as my final action, I will hit the snake. Get him. Gotta hit him. Let's do it.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, that's not the case. Okay, turn over.
Okay. It's still being stupid. It strikes at you and hits.
Oh, come
Ilvara.
on.
You take 16 points of damage. Make me a fortitude save.
Ilvara. Brent.
Not good.
You take another 7 points of poison damage. You'll have to do it manually.
Yeah, I added it.
Make me a will save. You are frightened 2 now.
Okay, so what does that mean exactly?
Basically, like, the next one, she's going to actually flee the battle. She's going to be like, fuck you guys. Out.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, tactically, like running away before you're killed is probably a good idea.
Is it?
This time, she won't have, like, an actual choice, though.
Right.
Okay. Blaze.
Okay, well...
Ouchie, ouch. Ilvara is a pincushion at this point.
Yeah... I mean, unfortunately, like, when it comes to combat, you know, I am not that particularly effective. What I can do is I will attempt to devise a stratagem whereby I strike the snake with one of my minor bottled lightnings.
Okay.
In the hopes that it works. I am targeting the cobra. Yes. Okay.
You would, in fact, easily hit it.
So I will, in fact, do that.
Okay.
So I gotta look this up. Formulas, minor bottled lightning. Okay. So it doesn't do a lot of damage. That's the wrong damn. Okay. Man, that's annoying. I can't click on it.
Can't click on
So
what?
hold on. Yeah, so like I have all these formulas in my bag, and like it'll let me click the one above it and the one below it, but it won't let me click the effects of minor bottled lightning.
That does a
So I gotta like
D6.
look it up. Yeah, it's a. Is it a flat D6?
Yep.
Okay.
And then 1 splash damage.
Okay. Well, the snake is large enough that hopefully none of us get hit by the splash damage. But the real benefit is that until my next turn, it is flat-footed. So for those of you of the stabbing variety,
I'm listening.
Very helpful.
it is flat-footed. So for Hylia, like that means big boomy damage if you manage to stab it successfully. So that is okay. That was attack number 1. I will do another recall knowledge check, trying to recall any way that we can, any weaknesses this creature has, or any ways that we can nullify it. So that I think you specified was nature.
Mhm.
Was almost an 18. Okay, and since that didn't work, I will again
Actually,
provide
You do come up with something that would nullify it.
killing it.
Yes.
Quickly, if we kill it, it will stop biting us.
We hope.
Okay. And then I will provide aid to whoever is the next person to attack it. And that is the end of my turn.
All right, I'm gonna
Now,
5.
the next person to attack it is Hylia.
Yep, I'm a
Good
5.
luck.
In the 5-foot skip.
And miss, and try again. And absolutely freaking miss. Okay, well,
Saudi.
that was just embarrassing.
To try again this time, I'm gonna tell him about like how there's plentiful food outside of this tomb, and
There are giant scorpions out there that this thing could be eating.
oh yeah, you'd love it. It's delicious.
Holy
Ah!
cow.
I'm mad.
Did you throw away your dice?
I sure did.
Throw them away.
That's worse than last time.
Let's see.
Okay.
He looks at you and says, hang on, I gotta roll up to... Yeah, are you nuts? This is the best gig I've had in ages.
I mean, you can attack creatures when it's a life or death situation, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm just saying, ...
I'm gonna try to see if I can remember anything else about this. So. I'm kind of stuck behind people. It's 24 this time.
Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
They are particularly susceptible to loots and like clarinets playing beautiful music.
anyone know how to play some music?
No, they don't have any like particular weaknesses. Like if you want this thing to stop attacking you, you need to like
smarter.
end its. You need to put one in its brainstem.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I will tell you this: you rolled a 24, which is very good. They have an armor class of 22, and they are very strong and quite quick and quite healthy. They're very stupid, and they don't have a lot of charisma, surprisingly.
I tell him all that stuff. That's it. Kitty's
All right.
turn.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, hard to get.
Actually, hold on. Before you go, we are at the top of the round. It is 5:38 or 6:38 Eastern. Do you want to resolve combat, or would you like to save this until next session?
Kind of inclined to save this because this thing is nowhere near dead.
Yeah, I agree.
I could do one more round, and that's the max I could do.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we should pause.
it's the top of the round. This
Fair
is
enough.
a good time to stop.
Fair point.
Fair? Okay, call it. Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Chris?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Laura
done.
is
It's
bad
dinner
into-
time.
All right. Let's turn off scary music.
Got the snakes no longer roaring in our ears.
It's no longer roaring in your ears. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys and say goodbye to chat, and I'll be back with you in a second.
Bye, chat.
Okay, chat. Hey. Let's get my cam back in there so you can see my beautiful face. Good. Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. A lot of fun. This is the last room of the Doom. So, assuming that they don't get gobbled up by this vicious cobra, they'll be able to loot this room. There's actually a really, really nice set of armor in here. Someone's going to be pretty lucky. All right. So, hey, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, we will be here next week, 3:30 Eastern for Sunday Fun Day. And keep your eyes peeled for maybe announcements on Twitter if I do end up putting something together between now and the weekend. I will announce it on Twitter. So, ready for that. If any of you guys haven't followed, please do so. Please take a moment to follow. Follows. But yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Catch you later. Have a good week. Bye. Bye.